Hello Geminis and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for March 2019. Alrighty guys, do be sure to check out your other monthlies as well as your 2019 to 2020 yearly reading. A lot of huge messages there as well. Thank you guys for all of your support, for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and especially your subscribes. And if you guys haven't, please do share and subscribe. Thank you, my lovely Geminis, for all of your support. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you, so do not be upset if the messages do not resonate with you. Check out the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They will have other important messages that may resonate better with you. And again, guys, if you want a personal reading and, these readings aren't resonating with you and you're really stuck, you're struggling, or you're confused about something, I have a whole host of different services and different options for readings that you can book with me, and they are right below this video in my description box. Alrighty, Geminis. So, let's talk about your astrology and some of the empathic messages that I have for you. First, before we pull one card for your general energy for the month, and then one oracle card for a message from Spirit for this month. So, messenger planet Mercury in the last degree of Pisces is going retrograde on March 5th, which is one day before the Piscean new moon. And the new moon conjuncts Neptune and occurs only 8 hours after Uranus transits from Aries into Taurus, where it will stay until 2025. So do check out my Taurus and Uranus videos for all the signs. I will be putting those out as soon as I possibly can. Been super busy. And we will get back to the weeklies in the first or second week of March as well. So don't worry about that, because I know you guys love your weeklies. Anyways, the new moon will activate all that speculative idealism that Neptune and Jupiter have been generating over the past few months. That and the ongoing trine aspects between Taurian Mars and Capricorn, Saturn and Pluto will bring up this push to really get moving in a more practical way. So we're going to be trying to translate our inspiring visions into more practical realities. We'll be extra pushed also by just daily life pressures of debt, duty, timing, etc. The potential in these last 2 weeks, though, after the new moon, is just huge. It's absolutely enormous. The sun moves into Aries March 20th, and then 3 hours later, we have the full moon in Gemini. Mercury retrograde reaches Neptune on the 24th, and with its message of all-encompassing oneness, it will be turning direct. So the end of the month should be filled with optimism, fortunate associations, and a generous nature, okay? All right, Geminis, and without further ado, it is a mutable season. So you guys are definitely feeling back in your flow is really what I've been getting for you. Also, Pisces has a dual nature to it as well, even though it's about the duality coming together and meshing and becoming one. So in this season, your duality, your dual nature of, being the twins, having your two sides and being known for that is coming together and meshing together to create something new. You're going to be experiencing your dual nature as one. Sorry, hopefully it's playing this by faster. It's so loud. So again, it's really going to be meshing your two sides together so that you can really, I feel like, come to the conclusion about if you're ready for what's coming in for you. Because it does feel like you guys are stepping into great opportunities, beautiful energy. You're in the flow here, you're back in your mutable sign flow. And it's, again, merging two halves of yours together so that you can understand a more subconscious, more introspective, intuitive aspect of your dual nature that Pisces, can give you. So, it's really going to ask you, are you ready? Or what needs to be changed within your life? Because, you're stepping into great opportunities and blessings, and you have to be ready for that. You're about to receive blessings that you've been asking for in a huge way. You're going to reach heights that you've never really seen before, that you've never known before. And that's what Pisces season is preparing you for. So listen to that, okay? All right. Anyways, Geminis. General energy for this month. General energy for this month. General energy for my Geminis for March 2019. Alright, Two of Cups. Wow. Wow, guys. That's a beautiful, beautiful card to receive. Wow. Okay, let's get a message from Spirit now. Alright, for my Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. Message from Spirit. Universal Spirit, from their higher selves. Spirit guides, any messages that need to come through for my Geminis from March 2019. Farmbrack. The Sweetness and Synergy card, okay. So, see what the message here is for you. Barmbrack is, where is it? Okay, sorry. I almost read the wrong thing. Sorry about that, guys. When you pull the Barmbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead. But it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barmbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually. Should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. So, there's a lot of things, again, there's a synergy energy, or, you know, putting everything together instead of splitting yourself into that dual nature that you guys are known for. Allow these two sides to come together, and that's really what I'm getting here with both of these cards, is that there's a dual nature within you that is coming together to create something more beautiful. When you combine all these aspects of yourself, you combine your interests, whatever this may be for you, you know, again, maybe you're, I mean, Geminis, you guys, again, are known to have the dual nature, to have it almost like a split personality in some aspects, very split interests. It's combining all of that together, finding a way to mesh your dual nature into one here and experience it differently. Experience what's coming in differently, what you were meant for. I don't know. This is very, I'm really excited to see what's coming in for you this month. But what I'm getting here is really just, they're just aspects of yourself that are just merging together and creating something more beautiful. You're, you know, using it to overcome certain aspects of yourself that may have created unhealthy patterns, I'm feeling, or things that have stopped you from being able to bring in these blessings that are trying to come in now. You guys are now ready after this month. So again, there's a meshing together of your dual nature this month that is so beautiful and unconscious and almost just like, I don't even know, it's like intuitive depths here that you're coming into to understand your heart and soul more fully. It's like you're just coming into like this converging aspect of all these good things in your life right now. So we'll find a better way to understand what all this really means in what's coming in for you this month. But first, I want to look at your challenges, actually. Look at your challenges. Okay. Challenges for my Geminis this month. What will challenge my Geminis? What will challenge my Geminis in March 2019? What will challenge them? Five of Pentacles. Wow. There's a lot of fives this month. Do check out Aries. Do check out Taurus. Do check out a lot of the other signs have received the Five of Pentacles. But I know for a fact that Aries did. So check out their reading as well. They had a lot of five energy. Which, you know, is difficult. It's being in that difficult moment. Having everything kind of almost fall apart or stand still for a second so that we can fight our way forward. Fives are cards of transition, of change, of pulling ourselves out of these moments, out of this energy. So what else are our challenges this month? The Devil. Lord of material trouble, Lord of the gates of matter, unhealthy attachments, maybe unhealthy and attachments to money, or unhealthy attachment to things that are making us spend too much money, going out too much, drinking too much. If we have a drug problem, that's coming up too. Knight of Pentacles. And finding a better way to progress forward. But it's really very money focused here. This is all earth-based, all, you know, pentacle-based energy here. Because even in the center here, you see that pentagram. But in most other decks, you know, that pentagram sign, again, like he's got here. Oh, that's not the pentagram in this, but pentacle. But he's got the pentagram. To me, this always reminds me a little bit of the pentacles. Again, it's the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns are all about, you know, being diligent, money focused. This is all money focused here. So again, maybe you guys are feeling very frustrated, feeling like you have a negative cycle in terms of the money that you make and spend and how, you know, really just your finances. There's a negative aspect going on there with that, honestly, that is coming up here. Your challenge is really going to be overcoming this energy, finding a way forward. I do want to pull one card here, actually, for some advice for you guys to what to focus on. Because, again, I feel like we need to take ourselves out of the material and enter that Piscean world, because right now is not a good time to try to focus on this energy. It's about focusing on the intuitive, the subconscious, finding answers. You know, Taurus season will be coming up. Aries season is also great for pushing forward on things. But, again, what you guys need to do is look down at your roots here. Oh, God, no. Hold on one second. No, cat. Do not step up here right now. There's not enough room for you. We will knock everything over. God, this animal. They're very needy, and it's like I have to roll this over like so many times just to be able to get this to a point where it's not so hairy. And she has to come up here like immediately after I do that. So go away. The Three of Pentacles, the Devil. Three of Pentacles to me as an advice card, though, is to look at our mind, body, and soul. Are we in a good place? Are we ready for the blessings in terms of money that we want to come in? Are we truly, you know, vibrating at the level of abundance, of making money? Are we able to see things, you know, on a more logical perspective at this time? Because, you know, Piscean nature makes it very dreamy, very much susceptible to illusory energy here. And again, I feel like we're seeing things a lot worse than they are at this time. We might be frustrated. We might be feeling like, you know, we're in a down and out situations. We're always in lack. We always are losing our money. Or again, we're a slave to money in this situation, a slave to work. And we're not going to be able to make what we want to. Or again, I think some of us here are considering maybe not considering, but realizing that we're not happy in our current positions. We're not happy doing the work that we're doing, and that we might only be doing it for money. It's reevaluating us in our attachment to money, our attachment to wealth, and the material on a base level, on our mind, body, soul levels. Okay, so that will help you try to overcome this kind of energy here. Okay, and whatever that devil situation is, whatever it is that you feel trapped, stuck in a loop in. To me, when the devil shows up, it often makes me think of like being in a loop. Alright, Geminis, let's pull some cards for what's coming in for you this month, what will be happening in March 2019. What will be coming in for my Geminis, what will be happening in March 2019 in their general lives, career. What's coming in for my Geminis, what will be happening in their lives. The Hangman reverse. What's this that really wants to come out? Temperance. You guys have, God, you and Aries have so far had a lot of major arcanas coming in or happening for my Geminis in March 2019, their general lives here. Two of Rods. Interesting. Okay, there's the Knight of Pentacles, different deck, same card. Any other cards that want to come out for my Geminis? What will be happening or coming in for them this month? What came out of the middle of the deck there? Ten of Rods reversed. Alright, let's get some clarifiers for the Hangman reverse. Clarify the Hangman reverse for my Geminis this month. It does feel like we're need to surrender to look within here to really in order to move forward here, in order to feel triumphant, feel good about our situation, there is a need to look at it from a different perspective. The Hangman reverse says, or really the Hangman in general is always look at it from a different perspective. The universe is, you know, asking you to surrender to the energies at the time so that we may look within and see what is not working out here. Because Temperance is here. Temperance is, to me, all about, you know, balancing out in the ethers. God, I feel like that they're actually doing an air show right near me. So I apologize for all the crazy noise in the background because I actually am realizing that they are doing an air show like the next town over because there's a huge airplane area. So I really apologize for all this crazy noise. Did not plan for any of this today. Anyways, there's a lot of adaptation in terms of Temperance that comes from looking within. That'll help us progress forward here. What do we want to triumph in? How are we going to move forward? And what is that path or that feeling of triumph? You know, what do we relate it to? Where does it come from? And what brings it up? These are things that we need to look at. Because right now we're not happy with where we're at, with all that five energy, all that devil energy, that negativity there. There's a need to reevaluate really where we are here and how we're, you know, attached, you know, what emotions and what emotions we're attaching to situations in terms of work, in terms of money, things that we're putting on ourselves in terms of that as well. And we need to figure out what is going to make us happy in the long run, what will give us that sense of, you know, that Six of Rods, that triumphant energy there. There's, you know, a reconciliation of desire and reality that you guys need to come to here. That's really what all this energy is to me. The Temperance card, again, looks at the past, looks at the future, looks at the now, and finds a way to balance it all out. It's learn from the past. It's learning to figure out, you know, how to balance things out now so that we can have a better future, so that we can have that, you know, again, bring our desires into reality. How can we converge there? Get the Hierophant. Again, there's that Taurus and Uranus energy. Every time I've been seeing the Empress, the Hierophant, the Death card, the Tower. That to me is also very significant about how it's affecting you. It's, you know, making you think about the long term, the steps that you're going to need to take there. You're realizing that the world really is in your hands this month. Yes, there are challenges in terms of money, in terms of getting yourself out of where you're at, but it's also giving you this amazing position to work from where you can create a much better path forward, where the world is literally in your hands, and all you have to do is take things on a slower approach here. Trust the universe and that your higher self is guiding you to something more. Whatever is happening right now, trust it and know that you're working your way out of this, but that you do have the power in your hands here. This is saying, where do you want to take this? Wherever you are right now, you have a lot more power than you realize. But listen to your higher self. Take things slow. Also, maybe even seek out somebody who is a master at what you're doing, or seek out guidance from somebody that you trust. The Hierophant can be anybody that you seek out guidance from. Sometimes it's a spiritual master. Sometimes it's a teacher. Sometimes it's a parent or a grandparent, or it's just somebody that we know. And again, maybe even a Taurus. But to me, this is that Taurian energy of Uranus and Taurus coming in here to figure out what it is that we want in a base and a root level there. Because again, all those Taurus aspects are being thrown up with Uranus and Taurus this month and for the next 7 years. And it's coming up, it's saying, what do you want for the long term? How do you, how have we been working in terms of money? What are our beliefs, our our attachments in terms of it, and how can they be reevaluated so that we can have a better future, so that we can move forward from a better angle to create the life that we want in a better way here, instead of holding on to things and beliefs and ways of going about it and patterns from the past that just have not been working. That's what this energy is going to ask us to evaluate again. It's going to be like, hey, if this hasn't been working, if you're not happy in your job, it's time to start seeking out something new. I'm not saying rush into it, but look at that. Look at, long-term future stability. What do you want? Anyways, Two of Rods. Also, again, don't be so concerned with, money and worldly aspects here. Yes, it's okay to be concerned about it, but give into the Piscean energy and allow it to balance out. It will balance itself out, and you guys are definitely not in the same, as bad a position as you guys think you are, okay? I don't know, some people are going to be messaging me, like, on the comments, like, yelling at me about that. Like, you don't know my life, you don't know me. It's like, okay, I don't. But if you get a private reading with me, I would. But don't be mad about the messages that I get. I don't know you personally. How could I be reading for you? I'm just getting whatever's coming in here. Two of Rods. Clarify the Two of Rods, the Knight of Pentacles. Because they're both facing different ways, which is interesting to me. And it seems very significant to me at this time. The Knight of Pentacles is looking forward and dropping those 10 of Rods. It's saying, wow, I was carrying all these rods that weren't mine, all these things that weren't working out, and it's time to release it. Clarify the Two of Rods, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Rods. This all feels very similar to me. It feels like we're dropping a lot here. Again, yeah, it's that devil energy that's being dropped here. We're realizing, our patterns, our obsessions, anything that has kept us back, anything that we feel a little bit too tied to in a negative way. And for a lot of us, I think it's almost like workaholic situations or work situations that you feel trapped in. You're not making enough, but you can't get out of it. Ace of Pentacles. This is finding the way forward. This is a seed of true stability coming in, something that has something real to offer, something like stable, material, actual growth. All the other aces are more of like an energy, something that doesn't hold water, but this does. This is a seed that can grow into a giant oak tree here and give you, I know oak doesn't give you fruit, whatever, but like fruit as in money for the rest of your life. This is an idea that lasts a lifetime. This is an idea that is not something small, not something that is, whatever to be laughed at or, chased later on. This is big energy. Ace of Pentacles to me is a huge gift of abundance. An abundant idea, something that holds water in terms of money, in terms of a way forward here. Ace of Pentacles doesn't mess around. It's my favorite ace because it's a beautiful gift here, but it's something that is real, something that you can feel, something that will give you that, What else I want to say about it? There's just it just feels like new doorways are opening for you guys in terms of work, in terms of money. Your efforts are being rewarded with prosperity. This is a big yes card here. Of going out there and sowing seeds of the new endeavors. We're working on projects with greatest likelihood of success because we're not holding on to this anymore and we're seeing things better. We're moving forward slowly. We have a plan. We have ideas. We're checking things off in a very Virgo manner. Anyways, that's your general reading. Let's look at love now because this is big, powerful energy. March is a big month. every month in 2019 so far has been like big energy. Like, when do we get a vacation month, guys? Maybe in Cancer season. I hope. Although, who knows, actually. I think there's some stuff happening in June as well. Alright, let's check out love. Ooh. Love and, oh my god, I can't even ignore this, guys. The devil just flew out again. So for some of us here, we're dealing with a Capricorn in many aspects of our life. Or again, a sense of workaholism. Like, I just think some of us here are so attached to work, or so, like, caught up in these bad patterns because of our stress, because of our frustration, because of our worries, and, you know, the material aspects of our life here, that this just keeps coming out. So again, there's negative patterns that need to be worked out in all areas of your life. Also, what I'm also getting this month, guys, is really don't be petty. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of, like, petty frustrations, taking it out on people. Don't be petty this month. Don't be upset about petty things. Don't hold on to petty shit, okay? Promise me you guys won't hold on to the petty energy this month. Please do not. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Almost just died there. Well, like the camera did. Let's check out what's coming in for love, for singles, couples, all my Geminis, in terms of love and romance. Coming in this month in terms of love and romance for my Gemini. 7 of Coins. That one's been kicking around since, I want to say, like, late December. Eight of Cups. Queen of Coins. Anything else? No, I'm going to pull some clarifiers, actually. Let's put these babies down and get some clarifiers. Clarify the devil here, because the devil keeps coming up. What does this mean for their love lives? The love lives of my Geminis. The devil saying for the love lives. What's this popping out here? 10 of Swords. Alright, so yeah, we're having negative patterns, fights, things that are coming back from the past year. If we have not dealt with them in the past, they're coming back to be reviewed. If we get stuck in negative, again, I'm getting that petty energy. And maybe that's why I just got that message as I was about to start your love reading. Don't be upset and, you know, start wars over stupid shit, okay? Don't be petty. Don't be petty with your partner. Don't be petty with people that you're interested in or about love and relationships. It's not worth it. It's not worth it right now. We need to get over this situation, this energy. Because it's not going to end well for us if we continue to be petty. I also see an end to a negative cycle, or end to negative patterns, though. There is fighting energy. There is conflict. Just like Aries, we get some 5 of Swords energy, some conflict, some fighting. But it does feel like we're nearing an end of that cycle. But we have to learn from it. We have to understand, you know, why this is happening, why it's coming up here. And we have to leave some type of pattern here behind, some type of petty energy, some need to win in fights. I think some of us get so caught up in the need to win a fight and the need to be the victor that some of us are not communicating in our best way here. 8 of Cups, the Queen of Coins, though. 5 of Wands reversed. That's nice. I think it's good energy there. Death. Okay. Interesting. So some of us here, again, there's that Taurus and Uranus energy. But also, I mean, I just think, again, that's just shaking us up on, again, a very earthy level this month. So we're seeing a lot of Empress, a lot of Queen of Pentacles, a lot of Hierophant energy that's coming up in a lot of the readings here. And the Death card or the Tower. You know, it's been switching it up here. But, and the Devil card, honestly, has a lot to do with that for me. Just because it's earthy energy, it's Capricorn energy, work energy. Very earthy. Brings up, you know, our addictions, our material downfalls, honestly. And I think for some of us here, we're realizing that we're not communicating properly, or, you know, our relationship and the way we communicate, again, if you're in a relationship, is suffering because of our desire to work, because we're constantly like, maybe, oh, we're about to get there, we're about to get to that point where we can take a break, go on vacation, but it's making our relationship suffer. It's causing fights, it's causing miscommunication. So interesting, because there's the 8 of Cups, though, the 5 of Wands reversed, the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles here. So the first half of the month to me is a lot of struggle, a lot of coming out of this energy. The Seven of Pentacles does promise that it's almost over, though. You're about to reap the rewards of all of this negative energy. We're about to leave something behind and move forward. The Eight of Cups here is, you know, learning something through this murky Piscean energy, which brings up all of our unconscious, our intuitive, and it's learning how to let go of our weapons here and walk a little slowly, communicate better, and not communicate like we're always trying to fight somebody, because that's not going to work out for us. You know, there's this desire to go down a blaze of glory almost with the Five of Swords, of like, you know, we don't want to give up without a fight, or we're accepting a loss, we're feeling like we have a failure in our relationship because of maybe we had an end to it. Maybe we, again, started a fight that ended a relationship. I think, again, for some of you guys, this is coming up as your energy, as being the perpetrator of the negative energy, and not realizing why, or, you know, why this is happening or how it's happening. There's just a need to let that shit go. Let it go. Stop getting stuck up in this devil place, you know, where we're getting obsessive, we're getting petty, we need this, we need that. We're not really focusing on the things that we actually need, the things that we actually, you know, again, what is it that I'm trying to say here? Because the devil is just very negative tendencies that are blocking you here, blocking us from communication, or blocking us from fully letting go of this energy. Because again, there's the Five of Swords that's saying we still have to fight, but for me this could also be saying, yes, it's causing us to fight, but also to fight in a good way. Fight in a, you know, fight for your love, fight for your relationship, fight for the person that you care about, but fight positively. Don't be fighting them, don't be fighting the situation, don't be giving up because you feel like you failed because this has happened in the past year. The Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords both say you're almost there. You know, why not just, you know, put everything you have into this? If you have to apologize and please apologize this month. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Why do I keep getting that message for you guys? It's like somebody is screaming in my ear, don't be petty. Don't get stuck up on petty shit here. I don't know why this keeps coming up for you. But the Five of Wands is reversed. So I do feel like we're learning something here. We're letting something go. We're moving forward, you know. We're feeling at odds with ourselves here. We're feeling, you know, there's feelings of persecution and also helplessness. There's scapegoat tendencies here of, oh, poor me, woe is me. Don't let it become that. Don't let it become, I failed, poor me, time to move on. I'm upset now. I mean, some of us here do need to realize that our relationship has come to an end and that there is nothing to move past here. But some of you guys, I do think, can work this out. If we release this energy, we release all this obsessive tendencies, all these negative tendencies that are blocking us from happiness. Release it. Eight of Cups, move forward. Let it go and move on. The Eight of Cups is all about moving forward, about not taking those cups that have not brought you anything with you. Don't take it with you. You know, we're looking for something on a deeper level here, and that's what we need, is something deeper. So again, some of us might be leaving, you know, I feel like some of us have been played by like a player or somebody that's got us caught up in like a sexual relationship that you maybe wanted more in here, and they're not willing to give it. So you might be wanting to fight it, fight for this person. But in my opinion, I just feeling like it might be best to look for something deeper in somebody else. Look for that elsewhere, because this person does not seem like they're going to give it to you. There's always going to be a fight. And it's going to bring up a lot of negative energy and negative tendencies and obsessive tendencies for you that we need to let go of. The Queen of Pentacles and the Death card here. She's very nurturing, loving. Find somebody to nurture you for the long term. It feels like for a lot of us here, we're like, wow, this is what I really want. And like the Death card is ending some type of view about, you know, where we were in terms of love and what we wanted. And now this is bringing in something new. We're having a rebirth of, you know, who we are and how we are attached to love and how we view it. And I think for a lot of us, you know, what it means to us. So let's look at, Romance Angel book just fell, but let's check out some Romance Angel cards for you. Gosh, all these readings for March have been so much longer than I feel like this has been happening for the past few months because of all this eclipse and all the astrological energy has been so intense, guys. I've been exhausted. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have also been exhausted. It has affected me on every level. So let's see. It feels like it's really hitting you guys. Love, relationships for my Geminis. What do they need to know from Spirit here? You deserve love. You are lovable, okay? Don't be afraid. Flirt. Send your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, some of us here might be getting out of a very toxic long-term relationship and needing to flirt and have some fun, knowing that we do deserve love. And that's really an important message for right here is what I'm getting, is you do deserve love. So if you guys have made a mistake or something and you're feeling like you don't deserve this person, you don't deserve your relationship, don't believe that, okay? Please stop telling yourself that. The romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. Okay? You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being, and no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past, you can still move forward. You are lovable. Affirm that you are lovable. Affirm that you are loved, that you are loving, okay? This in turn allows us to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances that we definitely deserve. Excuse me. Get some sip here. Hope you guys didn't just see me like drop kombucha on the table there for a second. Alright, flirt. You know, initiate romance with flirtatiousness here. You know, and smiling with your eyes almost as you connect with others is what it's saying. Doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as a love relationship. You know, making more eye contact with others, making more flirtatious contact with others, okay? Really be there when you're communicating with others, especially people that you're interested in or that you love at this time, okay? Alright, Gemini, so I hope you liked your March 2019 reading. Big energy, big messages. Do check out your 2019 to 2020 yearly reading. Check out your readings for your sun, moon, and rising, and your Venus for this month, because, again, this energy is big. We have a huge, huge, huge astrological thing happening this month. Massive, and I will be doing videos on Uranus and Taurus, so check those out. And again, guys, if you haven't, be sure to share and subscribe, and if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Have a beautiful, beautiful month, my Geminis.